Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. Hopefully, you've been enjoying your stay and visiting my old videos. And if you look, I was just realized I have some old videos that are kind of embarrassing. So check them out. I don't mind being embarrassed. Uh, Ones to look for, which I'm not actually in it, but I kind of hosted. Were when I was going to anime conventions called Mattress Games. I was just looking through my old videos, and basically when you go to an anime convention, it was like we had various things we did. Basically, what we did with the mattress game. Now, don't tell the hotel staff you're going to do this, of course. But basically, you take a mattress from one of the beds, preferably a twin size bed or a queen size bed if the hallways are wide enough. And basically, what you do is you grab a mattress and put it in a door frame, and you stand up and you kind of curl up, and you have someone run and tackle you, so that when you fall, you both fall on the mattress, and it's kind of a fun thing. Just check it out. It's just some really stupid fun thing that we did. Some people took the mattress and slid them downstairs, but that you can fall off of it and you hit yourself. This one, at least, at the worst thing is like maybe slip off the mattress and like hit something. But yeah, it's just one of those fun things. And I did a like Kakashi's Chronicle. Actually, way back when I first started the channel, I did this Kakashi's Chronicles thing, which took off because the name was popular, but I never followed up. And basically what I did was I just did news and updates and reports. And maybe I'll do that again, where I just dress up as Kakashi and just do news or something like that. I don't know. Maybe if I tell you what, if I hit 10,000 subs, just a random number, if I hit 10,000 subs, I'll do it. I wasn't even paying attention to what this guy, if it's good or not. I decided in lieu of the Magnezone that's coming out soon, Magnemite is going to be relevant. And I really wish I had the next part of the Meltan. 5 curveball throws. Oh, well, yeah, that's easy enough. Send 5 gifts to friends. Hey, there you go. That's oddly irrelevant, but look at all this. This is what I'm working on now. This little guy here. I can do it. It's just, actually, let me. Oh. Okay. I don't recognize the name, but do a shout probably through Discord, most likely there. So I'm gonna give. I know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I have 5 at the moment, but here, let me just do this. I wish we could do a reverse friendship, so I can go to the smaller ones. Actually, hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, so I could do that. Yeah, I probably just have 2. All right. Yeah, I can give 1 to her. Yeah, okay, I only have 2. That's fine. I'll just move around a little bit and get more. I haven't been out and about in a little bit. If you were on my Snap or my Instagram, I went to Medieval Times last night. Got taken out for a birthday dinner. It was actually very nice. And they actually, if you're a vegetarian, they do have a vegetarian meal that they give you. As well as they give. Well, I won't spoil what well, it's not a spoiler. I mean, you need to know if you're going to buy into this. Basically, it's a 4-course meal, and they come with this garlic bread, which was awesome, and a tomato soup. Then this is also good for you in case if you're gluten intolerant, lactose intolerant, any of these things. They come out with a really nice garlic bread, then a tomato soup, which is actually pretty awesome. I came in with 0 expectations, so I didn't know. Then they came out with like a half corn on the cob, and then a seasoned baked potato, which was really good. Then the main course, which was a roasted chicken, which had a really good herbal seasoning on it. It wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't too salty. It was actually perfect. It was off the bone, tender, you name it. And I said they do have a vegetarian option. Okay. Which was it was like a stew. It was a rice, potato, vegetable stew. And then the final course, I guess it was like a sweetbread, kind of like a pound cake. And you can get coffee there. You can get water, lemonade, soda. I actually got an apple orchard in a mug, like a celebratory mug. I was going to get a horn. They actually have a horn, but it was like $45 with that and drink. Like, and the horn is kind of an odd shape. It's not like a horn where you can sit it down. You have to hang it. So unless you're carrying around or carrying around your neck, at least with a mug, you could use it everywhere. So I was like, okay, let me just do that. And that was actually a good decision for me. And what I won't tell you is what happens in the event. I'll let you have fun with that because it was actually very entertaining. I was a lot more than I was expecting. And I've been to like Renaissance fairs, medieval reenactments of the sorts. It was actually an interesting combination of yeah, sorry about that. It was a good combination of well, as I said, I won't spoil it. It was fun, worthwhile. It was very entertaining. Lots of kids though, and lots of birthdays. Unfortunately, they didn't do a birthday shout out for me because it would been, that's mostly for kids. But yeah, it was good. But if you're gonna go to one of those, it's called Medieval Times. We were there. Yeah, if you go, plan to get there at least a half an hour, at least 45 minutes, a half an hour early, just because it's crowded. It's a big hall, and you can get there even earlier, but you don't want to get there like 5 minutes before. Well, I guess you could. I mean, we wound up actually getting like 15 minutes before and felt like we were going to rush. And fortunately, we got in just in time. But it's a big hall, and prepare to, I would say, like, go to the bathroom, do everything before, because you're going to be sitting there for a while. I don't think a lot of people realize that you're actually there for a good chunk of time. I forget how long it took, maybe like an hour or two or something like that. But it was worthwhile. And they have all sorts of like neat stuff at the by the entranceway. They have a lot of trinkets that you can sell and such, So decided to give you an update with that. But tomorrow is my actual official birthday, November 19th. I don't know what I got planned. You know what? I've never actually had a surprise birthday party, and I've never had a big blowout. I'm gonna open up a little bit here. You know how I mentioned in some previous YouTubes that I'm doing this partially because I'm growing like a family, and I like talking to people and having, I'm going to admit something. I've moved around a lot from New York to Virginia Beach to various other places. I've bounced around. I've made some friends, but it's very difficult for me to make friends consistently. It's not like I can't make friends. It's just, it took me like a good, I don't know, 2 years for me to talk to people in Virginia Beach when I was there. A lot of it's because where I was at was near naval base, so people were coming in and out all the time. So you really couldn't establish anything long term. And finally, I did meet some people and talk to them, and it was actually a lot of fun, a lot of scary moments. I may do a video just on that, and it's definitely something. I definitely learned a lot about that, because when you make a lot of friends like that, you deal with a lot of different types of people and a lot of different scenarios. It's very oh, this guy's big. It's very interesting. I just noticed something weird. I'm at one of my Walmart hunting areas. That's what you see up. Well, that's a bad throw. But phew, I actually kind of the only thing I actually would still be there if it wasn't for a couple things. One, the apartment complex is right by naval base, and the planes fly low. And it's loud. I got used to it, but it was just annoying. But everything was in close distance. It had a nice pool. It was a very beachy atmosphere. It was just the other thing. I was renting, and you can only do that for so long unless you're retired, and then you don't care. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's I've always made friends when I've been in a place for a long time, like in school, even like in college. I made some friends, but I changed schools halfway. I went to a school for a year. I partied a lot. I may have to do a separate video on that. Now I'll have to do a separate video on that because it's that might be an invite only just because of the nature of the topic. That's behind me. No, I don't need your advertisement. Oh, execute. I actually, dang it, I know that's going to be part of the Meltan. Yeah, Meltan. Okay, I won't worry about this. No. That's actually, I know later on I'll have to do that. So I just have to get some candy. But this is a good spot. So I think I can trust I'll be able to get spawns here. Let me just make sure I got everyone healed. I took down a raid. Actually, it was just a gym. It wasn't a raid. Yeah, there's a couple spots. One's buried. Anyways, so part of the thing is on my birthday, I've always wanted to have a big blow up party, like a big get together. And the ones I've always had have been just me and a friend or me with someone else, like a small, like going out to something to eat or maybe having an ice cream cake. And when I was younger, it would just be family kind of like ice cream cake and presents. And it was nice, but I miss having a lot. I always gone out to like Japanese restaurants. Hibachi places are great for this. We have a lot of people. They all sit together. They all talk. They all know you, and they're all having a good time. It's just I like a celebration instead of just a party. I like a celebration where there's a lot of people having a good time, and you don't even have to talk to all them because they could talk to all the people. I miss that, and that's where you guys come in. Believe it or not, I would like to have a YouTube birthday party. Not obviously this year because it's too close, but maybe like further down the road, if I get enough friends, have like a big. It could be a Pokemon Go thing, or maybe not, but more like just like a get together. We just all go out to eat, share whatever it is that we're playing or having fun, drinks, and have an actually party atmosphere. Not in a sense of loud, obnoxious, but more of a collaborative. Let's meet a lot of people that are like-minded, share things, and just enjoy each other's company, kind of thing. It doesn't have to be loud and obnoxious because those parties, I'm not really into that as well. I guess some people can enjoy it, has its place, but not really for me. I just miss hanging out with people in the sense of community. Yeah. And I'll admit Pokemon Go comes and goes with that. I mean, there's people I've seen and people you recognize and you talk to them and hey, it's a fun time. But at the same time, when the raid is over or the EX raid is over or the event's over, they go on their way. And they're now the thing is everyone's in clusters instead of just one person meeting with a group of people. You have 2-3 people here, 2-3 people here with like 4 or 5 phones, which it's kind of ridiculous, but it happens. And they all kind of go in their like mini circles off doing whatever it is. Then maybe they get together for a big raid and then they segregate. And I usually do things on my own then. But, that's just the nature of the game sometimes. But, yeah, I didn't realize I was doing a therapeutic rant here. But, well, as I say, every time you log into a stream, who knows what may come out. I don't even know. Sometimes I go into directions that I wouldn't think I would initially. But, anyways, that's what I'm working on now. I'm going to talk to someone, not tomorrow morning because I'm taking tomorrow off from everything, it's his birthday, but the next day I'm talking to an owner of an old hotel that is these 3 or 4 rooms that have been known to be haunted, and there actually has been recorded as haunted, where people have heard things, they've levitated, they've had various multiple visions, specters, all. I mean, it's pretty intense. So I plan to go there for an after dark. I just have to coordinate with the people there. And I just realized there's another place I can go to, which is a graveyard, a Confederacy graveyard. So that's going to be fun. It's an open area, so I can just walk in. I just have to choose the right time, right at dusk, just before it gets too dark, where people say like, "Oh, why are you doing here?" But it's going to be perfect time, and I could actually do that in the next couple of days. So look out for that. I haven't stopped the after dark stuff. I've just been when I got sick, when I got that cold, I had one more episode, so I've been working on other things, and I'm brainstorming left and right on all sorts of things. And if you guys want to see me do anything, a friend of mine I won't mention just because I don't know if I can give her name out. She didn't tell me if it's okay or not. Suggested I should read some fan fiction on here. Tell me if you guys think it's good or not. I'm open to any ideas. I would do comedy skits, but I'm not really known. I'm more for like an introspective, kind of a thoughtful, thought-provoking kind of thing versus slapstick. Something like, I understand the concept of Team 10 and they're fun. Jake Paul, give me a call. I have a question for you, and it's not about funny stuff. Other than that, that's other people doing crazy things. Although I do actually have an idea of a funny thing to do, but it's more of like a cheeky comedy thing. It's not really, I'm not going to do like a mainstream comedy channel or anything like that. But I'll just say it. If you want to see me and someone else in a box race, what is a box race? Leave a comment. Or maybe like a tree climb, or I don't know if I can do anything extreme. Like I'm not going to do zip lines or parachutes or anything like that. Not that I'm scared. I can do it easily, but I don't want to do it just for views because I think that's kind of ridiculous. But if there's some like odd things, and there are a couple games that are coming out that aren't famous, but I thought maybe if I stream it. But the thing is, I need to get a streaming card. Those aren't cheap, so I'm figuring something out. Anyways, catch you guys later. I'm just going to stop rambling on. I'm going to hop in here for a little bit to pick up. I just realized I actually do need at least a couple things in here. Then I have to go to another shop. I hope it's still open. And then I'm going to go visit a place, which I can't tell you. Anyways, catch you later. And by the way, Lily, congratulations again for getting the gift card. Hopefully you'll make a little video saying thanks, just so that everyone knows that you actually got the gift card, because some people are like, oh, no one actually got it, kind of thing, but you did. I confirmed verbally on the chats and all that. So catch you guys later, and catch them all. Hopefully your Meltan quest is going through well, and Pokemon Let's Go, I'm still debating on getting it. I know a couple people that have already beaten it. I'm not going to say a word about that because I didn't have anything spoiled to me, but I kind of didn't. But we'll catch you guys later. Mystic 7, if you want to give me a shout, or Train Tips, give me a shout. I want to talk to you about a particular thing. I'd like to meet up with you if possible. Maybe in California, maybe here. I don't know. I just want to collab with you on something different, not just a typical Pokemon Go hunt, but something that you might be interested in. I'm a part of. See if you're into it. If not, no harm done. And I would ask you reversal, but I know you're way out there, and I can't fly over the pond quite yet. But but you guys doing really good out there, content wise, editing wise, and good stuff. I'm trying to get there. So catch you guys later. Peace out.